Okay, welcome back. Let's start doing. So, have you done this tutorial? Question 2? Easy, right? Opening a file. ABCD. Answer? You want to write, write W, right? B, yeah, W, right. All right. Okay, so here, what will happen if the file number X does not exist and you run this code? ABCD? C. Huh? This is file not found error. Okay, that's when we use try and accept. Okay, let's go to Python library now. All right, so first is all the libraries. All the libraries that we want to use, it's all at Python package index. Py. We call it py. So you can just click here, it take you to the website. Take you to the website. Let me click Control. So all the packages are here actually. You can also write your own package and you can upload as well. Right, so for example, the package that you're going to look at would be Numpy. You can find for Numpy, okay, the first one here. The Numpy first one, it was updated on October 16, 2025, very recent update. So here you can see a little bit on the package. They have their own website, their official website, the documentation, and even to install. So you just copy here, and then you can just like pip and run, you'll install. For example, just I'll just copy here. And we can install. Right way to install would be Python/m pip install module. Yeah, for example, want to install Numpy. Okay, let's say you want to install Numpy. This is what I saw in the website, right? You can install. Can you install? Run this code. Yeah, this the first one here is actually to go to your terminal or command. It's not Python, but rather your Windows or your machine's terminal. Shift enter, then it will run. Okay, mine was already installed. Yeah. Okay, then what you can do, you can check your version, Numpy version. How to check Numpy's version? You are not running your code, huh? You're just looking. You can follow if you're not running your code. Not ready. So everybody is just like looking. I don't know whether you are running or looking or trying. If you don't try, you don't know. Right. Okay, so this is a package. external package that we want to install and run and try. Okay, for array manipulation, we are going to use NumPy. For a lot of computation, we are going to use NumPy. Okay, and upcoming events, upcoming lectures, we are going to use NumPy a lot actually. Okay, so for example, if you run this pip show pip, so you run pip show pip, it will this is actually pip is actually the engine which would go and get your package. Engine that will get your package. The PyPy recommended tool for installing Python package. Just now I went to the website and showed you where the packages are. Right? So if you run pip, for example, pip install NumPy, it will install NumPy package in your machine. NumPy stands for numerical Python. Okay? All right. So here, pip show pip, it will show you about the version that I've installed. Previously, it complained saying that now the latest version is 25.2. Mine is 25.0.1. Okay. But anyway, now if you want to check the versions, I mean all the packages that is in your machine, you run this code. You run this code, you get to see all the packages in your machine. Now these packages are all external packages. Okay, so many packages here. Yeah, if you click on scrollable element, you get to see the whole list. For example, we install NumPy just now. Yeah, NumPy. The NumPy's version is 1.26.2. That's my NumPy's package. Yeah, we will also use number of other packages later, or explain about it later. Okay. Okay, and you can also check out your Python's version. Of course, from here you get to see the Python's version. You see, this is my Python's version. The Python that I'm using currently is 3.12, but there can be many versions that have been installed in your machine. You can double check as well. So, for example, on Windows, you can just run where Python. It will show you exactly where is the location of the folder being installed. Whereas for Linux or Mac, you can just run which Python. And also Python 3 version. So you get to see which Python would tell me where is my Python installed. This is the folder installed, and version mine is 3.1. This is the old machine. This machine would be 3.12. Okay, that's how you check. So now, of course, for your Windows, you comment this out. For Mac, you comment this out. So choose which one, which is your machine. Based on the machine, choose, and then comment one out. And then, for example, mine is Windows, so I have to run the one below here. And then check whether NumPy installed or not. So mine is, of course, installed. That now the package that I have in the machine is 1.26.2. If you don't have, please install. If you have installed, okay, let's check the version. We can also check the version by importing. Yeah, by importing the usual way. Import NumPy as np and check version np underscore twice underscore version underscore 1.26.2. Usually this is how I check before I start doing my computation. I want to know what version I'm using, then I continue. Yeah. Okay. Okay, if you think your version is an older version, you can always upgrade. Run this code pip install --- upgrade NumPy. Then it will upgrade for you the latest version. So mine is already the latest version. Some part of it is not so. latest version. Start. Okay. So okay. Okay. Now let's create an array. This is how you create array. A1 NP. NP stands for, of course, NumPy. You see here, and import NumPy as NP. NP is a short form. Of course, I can import NumPy as Apple if I like. I can do that. And then, of course, I have to call this Apple. Right? It's a short name. Okay, so for example, simply call it Apple. It's fine. I want, usually people want to call NumPy as NP in short, so we use NP. Okay, and then in NP there is a container called array. In Python we have a container called list. Right, just now in the morning we saw a container called list. We have been doing some operation on list. Now we will be doing operation on NumPy later. Okay, this is an example of array. Okay, it's actually a two-dimensional array. Okay, so, but don't worry, we will look at it later. So we can also, there's also built-in functions. For example, a.shape. A.shape, we get to see the dimension of the array. This is 4 by 4, 4 by 4 matrix, and a.ndim, the dimension. So as I say, the dimension is 2. Okay. Now try installing Pandas. Pandas is another package. Pandas stands for panel data. Panel data means the data that you see in your Excel file. Yeah, all those tables. So this is a panel data. So install now. How to install? This is how you install. Just comment out, pip install Python/m pip install pandas. It's a proper way. If you want to short form, you can just do pip install pandas. And then check the version that you have. Check the version you have. Please check what's your version. What's the version? Your pandas version? 2.33. Okay, import pandas as PD. Let's see. 2 point, this is what? 2.33. Oh, I see, mine is old version. Okay, so we can always upgrade. Yeah, upgrade is very easy as well. Okay, so I want to upgrade. Just copy paste the code upgrade. Install upgrade. Install upgrade pandas. So we let me upgrade. Okay, pandas. Okay. Oops. 2.33, yeah, latest version. So successfully installed. I think okay. Okay, installed already. Successfully installed 2.33. Right. So okay, we have 2.33 pandas now. Now let's do this question. For pandas, it's very nice in a way that a lot of built-in functions we can quickly use and look at the data. Now, for example, imagine that's why we looked at data to open a file and then read and all that. For pandas, it's just 2 lines of code. 2 lines of code, very, very easy. So import pandas, this is how you do it. Import pandas, population equals to pd.read_cv, read, comma, separated file, data, populations, cv. That's it. Now try. Try this. And when you run this, you get to see the data already. Any. Any. Can you see the, can you run this code? Can? Okay, you see that this is the file actually. Okay, so population.info. You run population.info, run. Okay, you see in that file, population.info, it's actually a file, it's here, yeah, it's here. Data population info. Population.csv is this. This is the data. It's actually the first column is year, second column is hair, there's a number of rabbits, type of rabbit, and this is the type of cat, and of course this is carrot. This is basically population data, yearly population data. Okay, and if of course just now what we did, we brought it in our Python notebook, so you get to see the information. And the information, yeah, the information, as you can see, if you run python.population.info, right, you get to understand about the data. The first one they have. The first one says the type. The type is data frame, panel data. All right, how many entries? 21 entries. The column, how many columns? We have 4 columns. Okay, so, and then the name of the column. First is year, hair, links, and carrot. Year is integer, and then hair, links, and links are in float number, and then we have finally carrot, integer. Okay, and then we can get a descriptive statistic so easily by just running populations.describe. Shift enter, complaining. Okay. Okay, this is the number of counts. We have 21 rows, 21 years. The mean values, standard deviation, minimum, maximum. This is quartile. Quartile, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, maximum value. Okay. Everybody, you have installed? No battery. Okay. The rest, okay? What? Yeah, please have a go and check. Go and check.